This presentation for English learner parents will offer important information about grading options during continuity of learning for the 2020 school year. Frederick County Public Schools enters grades 4 times each year based on students' performance in each term. The school year is divided into 4 terms. When FCPS closed due to the coronavirus pandemic, students had almost finished the 3rd term of the school year. The 4th term occurred during continuity of learning at home. While students are at school, grades are assigned using FCPS regulations. This will apply to the first 3 terms of the school year. Students in pre-K through 1st grade receive grades from exceeding expectations, or EE, meeting expectations, or ME, approaching expectations, or AE, or developing expectations, DE. Teachers may also use NE to denote that it was not evaluated. For the 4th term, students in grades pre-K through 1 will still receive those same types of grades for the 2020 school year. Students in 2nd through 12th grade get letter grades, A, B, C, D, or F. Students received these grades in school for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd term of this year. For the 4th term of this year, students will receive a grade of pass, noted with a P, or incomplete, noted with ICL. P notes that the student passed for the course in the 4th term. ICL means that a grade of incomplete during continuity of learning was issued for the 4th term. We will use the letters ICL to denote incomplete during continuity of learning. Students will receive a P if there is evidence that they met the learning expectations during continuity of learning. A grade of P or pass indicates that there was evidence that the student met their learning expectations during distance learning. The grade of ICL, or incomplete, indicates that there was not enough evidence that the student met the learning expectations during continuity of learning. Students in 2nd through 8th grade who receive an ICL may require an additional learning opportunity next year. For high school students who receive an ICL, a teacher can make a recommendation that they repeat a course. Parents or guardians may request a traditional letter grade for the 4th term. For example, Antonio, a fictitious 7th grader, may opt to keep the P grade assigned to him for science, but request the traditional letter grade of an A that he earned with lots of hard work during continuity of learning for his math class. During the 4th term, teachers will continue to enter grades and provide information about your child's progress so that you have sufficient information to decide whether to keep the pass or incomplete option for each class, or if you want to opt for a traditional letter grade. Additionally, school staff will evaluate the progress of a student in the 4th term to determine which grading option for term 4 will give the student the best final grade in the course. Requests for traditional letter grades for any course are due by Wednesday, June 10th. You must notify your child's school if you want traditional letter grades instead of a P or ICL option by that date. How will teachers calculate final grades for a class? At the end of the year, each class at the secondary level receives a final grade that is the average of the other grades a child has received during each term for the academic year. Only students in grades 6 through 12 receive final grades for courses. As always, elementary students do not receive final grades for a course at the end of the year. Elementary grades are reported by term. Additionally, this year, elementary teachers will not enter grades for personal and social development during continuity of learning. For students in 6th through 8th grade, final grades will be determined by taking into consideration student performance in the first 3 terms of the year. This will be true only for students who accept the P or ICL automatic option for the 4th term. Remember, you do not need to request a P ICL grade. The P or ICL option will be assigned to all students unless a parent or guardian requests a traditional letter grade. If parents or guardians opt for a traditional letter grade for the 4th term, then the final grade will be computed using the student's performance on all 4 terms of the school year for students in 6th through 8th grade. Typically, for students in 9th through 12th grade who take courses by the semester, grades are calculated using term 3 and 4 results. If your high school student is taking a year-long course rather than a semesterized course, please contact their teacher for more information about final grades for that course. In grades 9 through 12, the final grade for each class will be determined using the results from term 3. This is only the case for students who will receive the P or ICL option for term 4. Again, remember that you do not have to request the P or ICL option. It will be assigned to all students automatically unless a parent or guardian requests a traditional letter grade for term 4. For students in grades 9 through 12 who have failed term 3 and received an incomplete in term 4, they will not earn credit for the course. If parents or students opt to receive a traditional letter grade for the 4th term, then the final grade for the course will be determined using the results from both the 3rd and 4th term. In cases where students received a higher grade in the 4th term than in the 3rd term, the final grade for the course would be higher, and in that case, it would benefit the student to request a traditional letter grade for term 4. A student's grade point average, or abbreviated as GPA, will not be impacted by the pass incomplete option. If a student needs an improved final grade for a course to raise their GPA and have improved in their performance during the 4th term, then it would be beneficial to request a traditional letter grade for that course, as letter grades do impact GPA. Again, a child's GPA will not be impacted by a pass or incomplete grade, but letter grades do affect GPA. If a child struggled and received lower grades in a course during term 4, a letter grade could lower a student's GPA. So it would be beneficial for that student to remain with the pass or ICL option. Thank you very much for listening. Please contact your child's teacher if you have any questions.